The chandelier light caught my simple black dress as I sat at my parents' mahogany dining table. Everything about their mansion screamed old money, from the vintage wine collection to Mom's diamond-encrusted silverware. "Emma, darling," Mom adjusted her Bulgari necklace, eyeing my outfit with disdain. "Couldn't you have worn something more appropriate for a family dinner?" I touched the fabric of my dress, hiding a small smile. The cryptocurrency tracking watch on my wrist buzzed silently. Another $1 million fluctuation. "This is what I could afford," I said quietly, playing the role they'd assigned me years ago. My sister Victoria snickered, cutting into her Wagyu beef. "Can't even afford a decent dress. Still playing with your little computer games." If they only knew those computer games had built the world's most sophisticated crypto trading algorithm. Speaking of money, Dad cleared his throat. "Victoria just closed another major investment deal. $200 million in traditional securities." He beamed at my sister. "That's how real investing is done." Mom nodded approvingly. "While some people waste time with that internet money nonsense." My phone vibrated. Another alert from my autonomous trading system. Bitcoin had just jumped again. "How's your, what do you call it? Crypto whatever business going?" Victoria smirked. "Still living in that tiny apartment?" I took a sip of water, checking my phone discreetly. My latest blockchain project had just gone live in Asia. The numbers were staggering. "It pays the bills," I said mildly. "Bills for what?" "That thrift store dress." Victoria laughed. "God, Emma, when are you going to grow up and get a real job? Even my assistant makes more than you probably do with your internet coins." Dad set down his wine glass. "We worry about you, Emma. This cryptocurrency obsession. It's not stable. Not like traditional investments. Your sister manages billions," Mom added, "while you sit in your apartment playing with computer money." My phone buzzed again. The Korean markets had just opened and my algorithm was performing exactly as designed. Another billion added to my wallet. "Maybe I could help you find a proper job," Victoria offered with fake sympathy. "Something with a real salary. You clearly need it." She gestured at my dress again. I pulled out my phone, appearing to check the time. Instead, I opened my crypto wallet, watching the real-time value counter tick upward. "How much do you think she has in her little Bitcoin account?" Victoria asked Dad. "A few thousand? Enough for a proper dress finally." "Victoria," Mom scolded gently, "don't mock your sister's hobby." My phone lit up with another alert. The European markets had exploded overnight. I made a show of checking it, then set my phone on the table, screen up. "What's that?" Victoria squinted at the number displayed. Is that $8.3 billion, I said calmly. "Give or take a few million depending on market fluctuations." Dad's fork clattered to his plate. Wine sloshed over the rim of Mom's glass. "That's impossible," Victoria whispered. I turned my phone toward them, displaying my crypto wallet's current value. "About that dress, Victoria? The one I'm wearing? It's actually a Chanel original. I just prefer simple things." 8 billion. Dad's face had gone pale. "Well, that's just the visible wallet," I said, taking another bite of dinner. "The secure cold storage accounts are obviously private." Mom's hands were shaking. But you live in that small apartment." "Because I don't need a mansion to validate my success," I replied. "Though I do own the building. And the entire block." "You're lying." Victoria stood up, wine glass trembling in her hand. "This is some kind of joke." I pulled up the day's trading history on my phone. "See that autonomous trading algorithm that just made headlines? The one that's revolutionizing the crypto market." I smiled. "I built that in my tiny apartment." "The Forbes article," Dad whispered. "The mysterious crypto billionaire they've been trying to identify. That's me." I finished for him. "Yes. Though they underestimated the numbers quite a bit. 8 billion is just what I keep liquid for daily trading." Victoria collapsed back into her chair. "Daily trading?" My phone buzzed again. "Excuse me," I said, standing. "That's my team in Singapore. The new blockchain platform just launched and I should really take this call." "Blockchain platform?" Mom's voice was faint. "Yes, the one that's about to revolutionize international banking," I said, heading for the door. "Oh, and Victoria? Your investment firm? They actually use my trading algorithm." You've been working for me all along. I left them sitting there staring at my phone's display, still showing the billions in my crypto wallet. Sometimes the best revenge isn't just success. It's letting them discover just how wrong they were, 1-0 at a time. The dining room erupted into chaos as I stepped into the hallway to take my call. Through the open door, I could hear Victoria's shrill voice demanding explanations while Mom appeared to be hyperventilating. Ms. Walker, my chief technology officer's voice came through the phone. The Singapore launch exceeded all projections. Major banks are already implementing the platform. Numbers? I asked, listening to Dad knocking over his wine glass in the background. Initial adoption rate is 300% above estimates. Your net worth just increased by approximately $2 billion in the last hour. Victoria appeared in the hallway, her designer dress wrinkled from her abrupt movements. This is some kind of trick, she accused, waving her phone. I just tried to look you up. And found nothing? I smiled, muting my call. That's because I value privacy. Unlike some people, I don't need to broadcast my success. Then prove it, she challenged. Prove you're not lying. I unmuted my phone. Marcus, please activate protocol revelation. Family edition. Yes, ma'am. Displaying now. Suddenly, every screen in the house, from the dining room TV to Dad's precious smart home displays, lit up with real-time data from my crypto empire. Trading volumes, platform statistics, bank adoption rates, and my various wallet balances flashed across every surface. Dad stumbled into the hallway, his face ashen. This is revolutionary, I suggested. The banking platform your daughter just mocked is currently being adopted by every major financial institution in Asia. That computer game I was playing? It's now the backbone of modern crypto trading. Mom appeared behind him, clutching her pearls. But your apartment, your clothes. Our choices, I finished. I choose to live simply. Though my tiny apartment takes up the entire top floor and houses one of the most advanced trading servers in the world. Victoria was frantically scrolling through her phone. The Walker algorithm, the one our firm pays millions to use. That's you? Your firm pays my company $20 million a month for partial access, I confirmed. The full version costs quite a bit more. Marcus's voice came through my phone again. Ms. Walker, the European markets are opening. Your algorithm just detected a major trading opportunity. Shall I execute? I checked the projection on the nearest screen. Yes, allocate $2 billion to the trade. $2 billion. Dad choked. Just like that. Just like that, I nodded. While you were mocking my internet money, I was building the future of finance. The screens updated in real time, showing the trade's execution. Numbers rolled up like a digital tsunami, my wealth counter ticking higher with each passing second. Your sister's investment firm, Dad said weakly, uses your technology? Most major firms do, I shrugged. That big deal Victoria just closed? It was only possible because of my trading algorithm. In fact, I checked another screen. About 40% of her commission goes to my company in licensing fees. Victoria's legs gave out, and she slid down the wall to sit on the imported marble floor. I've been working for you. Technically, you've been beta testing my systems, I corrected. Your trades help refine the algorithm. So, thanks for that. Mom had found her way to a chair, fanning herself with a $1,000 decorative fan. But why hide it? Why let us think that I was poor? I raised an eyebrow. Because money isn't everything. I wanted to build something meaningful, not just show off wealth like. I gestured at their ostentatious surroundings. My phone chimed again. Marcus's voice was excited. Ma'am, the trade just completed. $3 billion profit in 8 minutes. Dad's knees buckled. Victoria made a sound like a deflating balloon. $3 billion in minutes? Mom whispered. The algorithm predicts market movements with 99.9% accuracy, I explained. That computer game you mocked? It just made more money than your entire family fortune in the time it takes to order coffee. The screens updated again, showing my new net worth. Victoria's eyes rolled back slightly at the number. Now, I straightened my simple black dress. I have a video conference with the World Economic Forum. They're quite interested in how my internet money nonsense is transforming global finance. Wait, Dad stepped forward, his voice shaking. Your sister's firm, our family's investments, are safe, I assured him. I've been protecting them through my algorithm all along. Consider it a daughter's gift to her family. I paused at the front door. Even if that family never believed in her. Emma, Mom called out weakly, your dress cost more than your car, I smiled. I just don't feel the need to show off labels. Success isn't about what you wear, Mother. It's about what you build. As I walked to my waiting electric car, a custom model that cost more than their house, I heard Victoria's voice floating through the window. She owns my company's trading algorithm. I've been working for my little sister. The next morning, my penthouse apartment's AI system announced an incoming call from Victoria. On my wraparound digital walls, real-time crypto trades flowed like digital rivers of gold while global markets responded to my latest blockchain innovation. Your sister has attempted to contact you 17 times in the past hour, my AI reported. Your parents have made 32 attempts. I sighed, watching another billion flow through my trading algorithm. Accept Victoria's call. Her face appeared on my digital wall, her usual perfectly coiffed appearance notably disheveled. Emma, I haven't slept all night. Researching my company? I asked, noting her reddened eyes. You're the ghost trader, she whispered. The one who transformed crypto trading. The algorithm my firm pays fortunes to access. We've been trying to figure out who created it for years. I took a sip of my morning tea, watching as another successful trade completed. How you know? Why didn't you tell me? Her voice cracked. All those times I bragged about my trades, my success, were made possible by my technology, I finished. Does it change anything knowing that now? Before she could answer, my AI announced, Ms. Walker, the World Economic Forum presentation is ready. Also, your new blockchain platform has just reached 1 trillion in transactions. Victoria's eyes widened at the casual mention of trillions. Emma, I need to reevaluate some things, I suggested. Like how success doesn't always wear designer labels or live in mansions. My phone buzzed with an urgent alert. I pulled up the notification on my digital wall, splitting the screen with Victoria's call. The markets were shifting exactly as my algorithm had predicted. Excuse me, I said, typing rapidly on my holographic keyboard. I need to execute a major trade. Victoria watched in stunned silence as I moved billions between cryptocurrencies, the numbers flowing like water across my screens. In 3 minutes, I'd made more money than her firm handled in a year. That's more than our entire family fortune, she whispered. In minutes. Money is just code now, I explained, finishing the trade. The future of finance isn't in your traditional investment deals, Victoria. It's in understanding how to make the code work for you. My AI interrupted. Your parents are attempting to enter the building, Ms. Walker. I sighed. Let them up. To Victoria, I added, you might want to come over too. Time for a proper family meeting. 20 minutes later, my family stood in my penthouse office, staring at the wall-to-wall digital displays showing my empire in real time. Dad's hands were shaking as he watched the numbers tick up. This is what you've been doing? Mom touched one of the screens gently. All those times we thought you were struggling. I was building this, I gestured to the displays. Every mock, every dismissal, every pitying look just motivated me more. Victoria walked along the trading displays, her investment experience letting her grasp the scale of what she was seeing. You're not just rich, she realized. You're changing how money works. The Walker algorithm doesn't just trade, I explained, bringing up my latest project specs. It's reshaping global finance. Those computer games you mocked? They're now the foundation of a new economic system. Dad collapsed into one of my office chairs. We were so wrong. Yes, I agreed simply. You were. My AI announced. Ms. Walker, your crypto wallet has just exceeded 10 billion in liquid assets. Would you like to execute the predetermined trades? Mom's knees buckled slightly. Victoria caught her arm. Execute, I commanded. Turning to my family, I added, that's just the morning trading routine. The real work happens in blockchain development. Real work. Victoria repeated faintly, watching billions move across my screens. Speaking of which, I brought up a new display. Victoria, your firm's license for my algorithm expires next week. As family, I'll give you a discount on the renewal. Instead of 20 million a month, let's say 15. She nodded numbly, still staring at the trading figures. And Dad, I turned to him, those investment strategies you've been so proud of? My algorithm has been quietly protecting and enhancing them for the past year. Consider it a daughter's way of looking out for family, even when they didn't believe in her. Mom stepped forward, tears in her eyes. We were such fools. No, I corrected her, you were just looking at success through an old lens. But the world has changed. Money has changed. Power has changed. I gestured to my digital empire. This is what real wealth looks like now. My AI chimed again. World Economic Forum standing by for your presentation on the future of digital currency. That's my cue, I said, straightening my simple black blazer. Feel free to stay and watch. You might learn something about those computer games I play. As I prepared to address the world's financial leaders, I caught Victoria's reflection in my window, staring at my screens with a new understanding. Mom and Dad stood behind her, finally seeing their youngest daughter clearly for the first time.